so it fits nicely in there. And then you want to change. So like, if you look at your clavicle going down towards the nipple, like it has this angle to it. If you put your pinky on your nipple and then your index finger on your clavicle, that's the angle you want it to be at. Because when you start moving everything, yeah, it can go up and down, but that's how you want everything to move. You want it to have, because when it starts to rotate, it only rotates so much, and it is based off of how you can get your angles this way. And then like it rarely goes out. Like for breast, it goes out a lot because when you lay down, it kind of pushes in if they're natural boobs. Um, and then um, they rarely flip down unless you physically push them down, like to pull them down. So you want to make sure your angle is right. You don't want it to just have your axis like straight up and down like this. It's not gonna rotate correctly. So you gotta be mindful of that. So we will have it where I think we're doing X is down. So we're gonna want X to go out of the nipple, I think. So we're gonna want to rotate this. Oh wait, where's our? There we go. We're gonna want to rotate this way, and X is going out of the nipple. Yep, just like that. So now when you rotate that, it'll be at a nice pivot right here. So you can get some nice circle motion from like movement, running, and all that stuff. You just want to be centered as best as possible. That's a big controller. Let's look and see what other controller types we got. We might want to do that so it'll be less invasive of everything. Yeah, I think we want to turn it back. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, let's keep it a circle. That's gonna be nice. Let's look at sphere again. That'd be easier to read though. I'm trying to think what would be the best thing to select. So that's why I'm sitting here in silence. I'm thinking. Um, I think I think that I think that's too big for a controller for it. Let's leave it as a circle. All right, done. Leave it as a circle. All right, so now we need to make another one. And we can, why is there a key on there? Let me delete that. That's not good. There shouldn't be keys on any of these. Okay, good. Yeah, if you got keys on any of these things, delete that. You could end up messing up everything. Now we're gonna make a new one. We want to save this. So save as. Let's save this as rig 19. Since that's what it is. So let's say there's rig 19. It just may have retained our scan data in it, but we can hit this to bake our offsets. And let's just do that later then. Let's do another joint. We want this to go to our spine 3. Breasts are creates. So again, we can go back to selecting this node using our snippet tool, grabbing the values, and then we're going to just make a, you know, the opposite version of it. Okay, and so again, let's open this. Let's change this to be a sphere, and the circles that we're going to keep. And now let's go in and add our values to it. So let's just put the same values first. 8.696, negative 8.816, 151.57, 0.947, negative 18.203, negative 62.936. And our global scale was 8.7. All right, so that's in the same spot. So what we're going to do is move this over like we did when we were working on the face. We're going to move it, rotate, rotate, move it back, it up. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure that these move the same. So let's get it in the proper placement first, and then we'll worry about like, do our X and Y's move the same? When we rotate, we want it to be the same. We can rotate it out. So up and out is probably what we want to focus on. And then it moving on X the same is what we want to focus on. So we probably want to keep it how it is right here because it'll just move identically. But let's do the reverse numbers on this. So this will be a negative 8.696. This is still a negative, so this will be a negative 8.816. This should be 151.57 still. This rotation, this X rotation is greatly different. Which looks like it's incorrect to me. So this one is a 0.947. There we go. And then this should still be a negative 18.203 and a negative 62.936. Ooh, that's not right. So let's undo that one. So if that's negative 113, let me rotate it some more. I think it's going to be the difference of it then. Yeah, of 180. So if we take our calculator and we do 180 minus 62.936, we get 117. So this should be a negative 117.064. Yep, looks correct. It looks the same. Probably can move that over a little bit more. Looks like the nipple line right there. Let me move this over a little bit more so it's evenly centered. That looks better. And that was on my Y. So that means at that. It's exactly the same. 875 for both. Let me recapture that on my snippet tool. So if you want to recapture the new set of values, let's go back here. And so this should be negative 8.775 and then a negative 8.775. That looks the same. Good. Ooh, always get the double check your numbers. You see this changed. So you want to put that back at 0.947. And you want to change this back to negative 18.203. Are those rotations identical? Let's look and see. They do not look like they are because of where they meet right here. Unless there's something off, they do look the same. I was trying to make sure that things are even before moving forward. 17604, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's save. Now, I don't know. Do I want to put butt joints in here? Let's look at her butt and see if we could put some butt joints if we need to. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to. That's going to be overkill. I think it's going to be overkill. I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary. All right. I wonder why the rotation looks like it's... All right, let's look at both of these together. Our Z up is fine. Rotation, that's fine. That's fine. I think this is fine, however, because 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and you can just offset it instead of them like clapping like that every time you do it. Which means these won't rotate the same way either because it'll be reversed. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, so let's unhide our torso. Let's delete this layer. All right, hopefully it saved our stuff. If not, we can always go back to the other file and just say, screw it, we won't put in breastbones, or figure out a different way than this way. So let's save this. That's saved. All right, so now we'll do our finalized setup again. But before we do that, we need to bake out our offsets for those 2 new joints. So go into the list, you know, they're right here, and then bake offsets. And good to go. They should still look correct. Yep. All right, and now we just do finalize setup again. Let's save it again. After we did our, there we go. Now let's do finalize setup. Continue, because we've already done that. Skin weight geometry, no. Oh, look, here it is. Skin weights found for these meshes. Boop. Yep. Import weights. Boop. We should be good to go. The only thing we need to do now is weight the breast to the breast joints. Let's double check our work and see. So now we can save this. Save scene as. And now we want to save this as skin number 6 before we start doing anything. Okay. Hope you guys have been able to, and gals, everyone else watching, have been able to follow along.